They are just like cats and rats. They are why they wanted to make that mistake and they can grab that opportunity.
The joy giver is not losing anything, I must tell you. He's not losing anything. If anything happens today, the joy giver will see for another joy giver.
Another man's mistake is another man's strength. So they can pick it and say, oh, I'm going to work on this.
Trashing out. There's nothing that cannot be trashed out.
Whenever I need to talk, do I talk with my wife?
There's nothing that cannot be settled if we are ready to settle things for ourselves.
Hello, good afternoon to all our viewers outside there, all over the world. We want to say thank you again. It's another time to learn again. It's another time to have your contribution from wherever you are. There is nothing stopping you from liking. There's nothing stopping you from sharing. And there is nothing stopping you from commenting. The easiest end is the hand that loves to write. And the easiest brain is the brain that loves to remember and learn the more. So we are here also not because we know it, but because we want to create an awareness, because we want to learn from you as well. We want to have you around us all the time. And I still remember my humble self. My name is Kehinde, and I have here with me.
My name is Debayo Tayo. Thank you very much.
So Bayo, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Today we just want to look into something just like a topic that is actually going around. It goes around everywhere in part of the world, and which is, why do men leave their wife to other women outside? I know there are different reasons. Why do they leave their home? You build something from scratch, you got it up, and all of a sudden you just lose interest. You said, no, I'm not doing anymore, I'm not going far anymore.
Okay. You asked me such a very good and nice question. Don't mind me that the first thing I do is to laugh and smile. So I do that a lot. I know it's very important. The question you asked me very important. I would say it has been rampant recently. It has been since our days of our fathers. But now, year over year, it's becoming more rampant. We are thinking that it's going to become reduced, but it's becoming more rampant and more higher every day. I would say one of the reasons why some men leave their wives at home and go out there to stay with another woman or another lady out there is that they might find the home toxic. If you have a toxic wife, no one wants to live in a toxic home. No one wants to live with a toxic person. So, if a man finishes at work and he thoughts that, if I go home now, well, what will I be doing at home? There's no happiness, no joy, nothing again like affection. Nothing is drawing you back to the home. Nothing is ringing your mind that I'm missing home, I'm missing my wife, I'm missing this, I'm missing that. So the next thing that will come to his mind is that maybe he wants to buy the winter outside. Such a man might come back home late. Might come back home around maybe in high time, maybe 1, 2 a.m. And some might never even come back home. Some might think that the next thing they want to do is to find themselves another person that will give them joy. Once they're not getting joy from who they think they want to get joy from. So a toxic home could be the reason, or a toxic woman could be the reason why some men will leave their wife at home and also look for another woman or another lady outside. Another thing that could be the reason is loss of affection. No feelings for each other any longer. And before we can reach this stage of loss of affection, there are so many underlying things that so meant to have been talked about that both partners just leave it undiscussed. So there are so many things they have to have discussed that they left undiscussed. So gradually the affection will be deteriorating. Gradually. So from 100% it will just crash down before you know it to 5% and 10%. So can you imagine? So with that, I'm not missing you, you're not missing me. No one is missing each other any longer. No love, no nothing. So loss of affection, it comes in. So before you know it, after loss of affection, no time for each other any longer. So the husband is now spending most of his time outside, leaving the wife at home, and the wife is not happy about it. But both of them, neither the husband is happy about it, but both of them, they are not helping the situation, they are not helping the matter, because the wife is claiming to be a champion, the husband is claiming to be a champion. Two champions in a home. How do you manage that? So before you know it, such marriage or such relationship might crash land. It will crash land at any time. It is very at the breaking point. But if they will sit themselves down and talk about it, what they left untalked about, if they talk about it will, they will find it possible to come back together. That is very possible. It is 100% possible for them to come together. So a toxic home might be the reason. No time for each other might be another reason. And loss of affection might be another reason why the husband might just think, let me just find another person that will give me joy, a joy giver. And they call them joy giver. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Joy giver.
We just find another joy giver out there. So, and the joy giver also, joy giver already have an experience. Some joy giver out there, they are broken people. They already been broken. So they know they've already corrected themselves. So there are people that have been broken before, they've already corrected themselves. So anyone that comes to them now, they have already branded themselves in a new way because they have made a mistake already. So at that mistake they may already make, they will not fall into it again. They've already adjusted themselves. So you see them as a brand new person because they will not be like a joy giver to you. So they are not losing anything. They are not losing anything because already the wife home is the one that will be both that marriage will be at the losing end. Not even the wife, both the husband and the wife, they are losing end. The joy giver is not losing anything, I must tell you. He's not losing anything. If anything happens today, the joy giver will still find another joy giver. They will still find another person that will give joy. So people that are looking for joy giver, they are around. So if you said you are not taking the joy you want to give, another person will come and demand for it. So we should just try. I will just say people should just try and just sit themselves down and just trash him out. There's nothing that cannot be trashed out, except if you decided that this thing we are not trashing it out. We're gonna leave it there undiscussed, unsettled. There's nothing that cannot be settled if we are ready to settle things for ourselves.
Another two things I'm just going to add quickly is just distance. I know in the kind of environment we find ourselves now, in this present world now, when it comes to working, husband and wife might find themselves in different locations. But try as much as possible to keep the distance in a limited way. Not to the extent at which, because I'm looking for money to cater for the family, thereby I'm being away from my children in a situation like that.
But it should again.
Something can happen. Something can happen. Another thing I want to quickly throw in is just men need, not even men, in marriage we need shoulder to lean on. We need shoulder to lean on. What I mean by that, we need somebody to communicate with. Whoever you are communicating with regularly comes to your heart deeper.
That's it.
So if you think, I'm working, I'm supplying her money, I'm supplying him money, and you are not looking more than money, that whenever I need to talk, do I talk with my wife? And you speak to someone else more than your wife.
And you know that is where those just giver comes in.
Do you know? Because that was where some of them miss it, and they don't want to miss it the second time. So if you are just playing or toying with whatever God has given to you, they know. They are just like cat and rat. They are flying there. They want you to make that mistake, and they can grab that opportunity. Another man's mistake is another man's strength. So they can pick it and say, I'm going to work on this. A man you didn't want to talk with, a man that you abandoned, a man you create a distance for, a man that you don't want to listen to, or a woman that you don't want to listen to. If another person should give him or her a listening ear or close marking, Put in law.
So put in law.
Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you very
just
much.
want to hear from you as well
Put
in
in
the
law.
comment section.
Put in law. Let us know. Give a tea law. Let us know.
So you give us your own idea. Also, if you got any similar thing around that, please share with us. You are free to contact us. You are free to message us. You are free to send us a DM. You are free to mail us. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
and have a blessed day.
Thank you very much, and see you on our next video. Bye.